There are mysteries in this world so strange, so chilling, that even after centuries, we're no closer to the truth. This is one of those stories. An entire colony, gone. No graves, no fire, no war, just silence. And a single word, carved into wood: CROATOAN. This is the true story of the Lost Colony of Roanoke, America's oldest, coldest case. The year is 1587. England is growing restless. Spain dominates the seas. But Queen Elizabeth I has a vision: to build a lasting presence in the New World. She grants a charter to explorer Sir Walter Raleigh, who dreams of a thriving English colony across the Atlantic. John White, a seasoned artist and mapmaker, is chosen to lead a group of 117 settlers, including women and children, to a land far from home, Roanoke Island. Their journey is perilous: months at sea, limited supplies, a dangerous coastline. But when they arrive, hope fills the air. They begin to build, to plant, to dream. Among the settlers is White's pregnant daughter, Eleanor Dare. On August 18, 1587, she gives birth to Virginia Dare, the first English child born in what would one day become the United States. This moment becomes a symbol, a sign of permanence, of destiny. But beneath the surface, trouble brews. Food is running low. The settlers are unprepared for the harsh conditions. The nearby Native American tribes, once friendly, are growing wary. Tensions rise. Fear spreads. The colony begs John White to return to England for supplies. He doesn't want to leave his family behind, but he knows there's no other choice. White promises to come back quickly. He sets sail, expecting to return in a few months. But across the sea, chaos erupts. England is preparing for war with Spain. All ships are commandeered to defend the homeland. White is trapped. 1 month becomes 6. 6 become 12. 3 years pass before he can finally return to Roanoke. In 1590, John White steps ashore at Roanoke once again. But something is wrong. Terribly wrong. The fort is deserted. The homes are dismantled, not destroyed, but carefully taken apart. There are no people, no animals, no smoke, no graves. Just one strange clue: the word CROATOAN carved into a wooden post. White searches in vain for days. He calls out their names. He finds nothing. Simple. If the settlers moved, they'd carve the name of their destination. If they were in danger, they would add a cross. There was no cross. So what happened? Historians, researchers, and treasure hunters have spent centuries asking this question. Some believe the colonists starved and tried to flee inland. Others suggest they were massacred by hostile tribes. But the most enduring theory is that the settlers moved to CROATOAN Island, known today as Hatteras Island, and merged with the native CROATOAN tribe. This theory gained ground in the 1800s when explorers found artifacts, English tools, pottery, in native settlements far south of Roanoke. Some Native American oral histories even mention ancestors with gray eyes and English features. But again, no definitive proof. There are stranger ideas. Some say the Spanish, who had outposts in Florida, may have captured or killed the colonists, erasing all traces. Others believe disease may have wiped them out, and the survivors scattered. There are even tales of curses, ghosts, and supernatural forces. Edgar Allan Poe, on his deathbed, whispered the word CROATOAN, sparking rumors that the island was cursed. In modern times, conspiracy theories link Roanoke to everything from time travel to alien abduction. These are fiction, of course, but the mystery remains fertile ground because the truth is still unknown. In the 21st century, technology has offered new hope. Archaeologists have used ground-penetrating radar, drone imaging, and advanced dating methods. In 2015, teams from the First Colony Foundation found shards of English ceramics at a site called Site X, located over 50 miles from Roanoke. Could this have been a relocation site? Genetic researchers have begun collecting DNA from local tribes and communities, looking for European ancestry that predates Jamestown. But again, there is no final answer, just more pieces to a centuries-old puzzle. Roanoke is more than a mystery. It's a symbol of ambition, of hope, of how fragile life can be in the face of the unknown. Virginia Dare, the first English child in America, became a legend, featured in poems, novels, and myths. The word CROATOAN appears in TV shows, horror stories, and ghost tours. It still sends chills down the spine. What happened to the Lost Colony of Roanoke? Did they survive quietly, among friends, and live out their days in peace? Or did something darker occur, hidden by time, lost in the wilderness? Maybe we'll never know. But the silence of that empty island still speaks, and it whispers, CROATOAN. If stories like this intrigue you, if you love uncovering forgotten truths and ancient mysteries, subscribe to Hidden Truth Stories. New videos every day.